Right. Kind of shifting back just for a moment to the fasting topic. We've talked a lot about metabolically unhealthy people with type 2 diabetes, or perhaps obesity, or animal models of such, and the benefits of intermittent fasting in those people or animals. How much can a healthy person who perhaps is not at risk for obesity or metabolic syndrome benefit from intermittent fasting?
Yeah, that's a complicated answer. I'll expand a little bit. How much and in what ways? There have been far fewer studies in humans of intermittent fasting on normal weight, healthy people. In animals, the control group is always fed ad libitum and they're sedentary. So really in the animal studies, the control group is couch potatoes. And that's why, we look at, I would say in extrapolating the animal data to humans, I'm very comfortable in saying intermittent fasting will have very clear, measurable, highly significant benefits for overweight people. But, since all the animal studies, it's the control group is couch potatoes, and we're seeing good effects on the couch potatoes, we can't say, does that apply to humans or normal weight? What there have been studies in normal weight, healthy humans looking at some health indicators, blood glucose levels and insulin, and looking at ability to maintain and build muscle mass. So resistance training studies, several published studies where they found that with daily time restricted eating, people were able to maintain and build muscle just as well as people who weren't on daily time restricted eating. But it's undoubtedly the magnitude of any beneficial effects on health in people who already have a healthy body weight are going to be less than in people who are overweight. And the effects on improving glucose regulation in people with type 2 diabetes or already have insulin resistance are going to be quantitatively much greater than in people who have, already have normal insulin sensitivity. So, I would say that there will be some benefits, but it's going to be quantitatively less. Does that make
Quantitatively
sense?
difficult. It does, difficult to even measure, because as you've been discussing throughout the podcast, the benefits of metabolic switching, the production of ketone bodies like beta hydroxybutyrate, and their signaling effects on BDNF, increasing BDNF, and also producing less reactive oxygen species because they're more energetically favorable, or used easier by the mitochondria. It seems as though activating autophagy, as you mentioned, the clearing away of damaged stuff and organelles and things within a cell, those sorts of effects happening, even if they're not if the magnitude isn't as great, it seems as though that has to be beneficial long term in terms of activating stress response pathways, and they're going to help you deal with the stresses of aging better.